Hi guys, welcome to the channel and a slightly different video today. It's going to be just a presentation of a magic puzzle, I would say it is. There's no tutorial, so if that's of no interest to you, you might want to watch another video instead. But if this is of interest to you, this is something that's just been remarketed within the magic fraternity over the past few weeks, and it's a trick that I knew about, I'd seen performed many years ago. It's invented by the late great Lubor Fiedler, who's invented many great tricks, many of them being for Tenyo and other producers of magic. But this is one that he invented this one the year I was born, 1963. So it's a pretty old trick. Now, what I liked about it when I first saw it many years ago was just how impossible it really is. And I'll give you a performance of it in just a moment. But one thing that always got me is I could never work out how it was achieved. And as you know, regular viewers will know that I love trying to work out how tricks are performed, how they work, and sometimes I get it right, sometimes I get it wrong. This one, I think I've got it right. I'll be honest with you, it took me a few hours. I saw this being demonstrated on a recent YouTube video because, as I said, it has been remarketed and is currently being sold. And I thought it'd be a good challenge for me to try and work out how it works. Let me first of all show you the performance if you've never seen this trick before. What you have here are two small blocks, okay? And you'll see they're identical and they both have these identical coloured sides on there, okay? Now, I'm going to have one and you're going to take one as well, but to make it fair, you choose mine that you want me to use. So now the spectator can choose any one to give me. So let's say they give me this one here. Now I'm going to take some stickers here and just mark this one. Now normally I would put my initials on there, but just so that we can prove that this is my block that you chose for me and that it can't be swapped out, we've marked it. Now, once I've done that, I'm going to spin my block around so that you can't see which colour is where, and then I'm going to cover it over. Get it over there like that, so you have no idea which colour is where. I'd like you to take your block and spin it round and just drop it in any way. Now this is an absolute free choice. They can pick any colour, they pick it up and they drop it in like that. Now you can see, if I can tilt that up, that this cover is really tight, so they can't be swapped around or switched in any way. You see, the amazing thing is despite the impossibility of this, if we take a look, I chose the green and you just happened to put the green in as well. Impossible as it seems. Now just to prove that this is my one at the bottom, it is the marked one on there, but you'll see all three colours match perfectly on there. Now the blocks can be examined, they are just solid blocks, and you can also examine this cover. It is purely a receptacle for the blocks. Okay, so everything can be left with the spectator. You can also perform it immediately again and again and again, as many times as you like. Every single time, no matter which way round I have this, the spectator will always put it in to match yours 100% of the time. It never fails. And that is the trick. Now you'll see that what I did, once it took me a few hours, and I'll be honest, it really caught me out this. I've never known how it's done. I don't own the product, but what I did do was, once I worked out the method of how this trick stroke puzzle works, I recently bought a 3D printer. Never owned one before, but I bought one, and I decided to print out my own props. And so this is my first attempt at using a 3D printer. Okay, it's not perfect, but it's pretty good, but it serves its purpose. And that is my version of this great effect. Hope you enjoyed that. Leave your comments. If you think you know how it's done, then watch the video again closely, slow motion, see if you can capture how this is possible. And till next time, practice and enjoy.